newest endeavor, which is making Ark itself a well game, a proper game that we can get. And what everyone has been talking about is the whole thing about their early access doubling in price, basically, by the sound of it, or something like that. I don't really care or want to know. Now, they're saying, far as I know about it, is because they're trying to make the price like the retail price. Now, the reason why they have done this, which is, say this, pissing me off to the fullest extent of the law, the fact is everyone's going, oh, it's shit, oh, fuck this shit, this game, because it shouldn't do this, it's still an early access. No, 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 no. The reason is, I can right now pre-order the game for a cheaper price than I could as the early access. After they increase the price, of course. And I find that stupid. What they're doing is they're not even trying to get money grabbing. They're just increasing the price of what their game is. So yes, they're increasing the price of the early access because they have to. I'm sorry. If you have a game you want to get and you know it's going to be out in a month, and you can pre-order it and get all this cool shit, or you can get the early access for a cheaper price, you're going to go for the cheaper price. I'm sorry. Uh, Nearly all games I get for the cheaper price. Unless it's, say, a game that I want some add-ons on for. And it offends me to, like, ridiculous amounts that that everyone's going on about it. And it's insulting to me. Like, Ark, yeah, this is new for everyone. No one's really gone and fucking gone to really early access, like, that I know of. Like, there might be one game that I've maybe never heard of that's done it, and that's about it. And to me, this is a huge leap. And the people who come and just go and say, "Oh, they're increasing the price because of money grabbing," really, like, I'm really insulted by it. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I am against it myself. So don't put me into this bag that I'm for it. I'm not. I can't see shit right now. I am in no way for it. But at the same time, I can understand where they're coming from. I, myself, I understand how the gaming community works. I have studied it. And I can say for a fact that if they hadn't done what they had, their sales would have dropped. And that's all it's about. For those who are wondering what I'm doing, I am currently making a tech smithy for you guys so you can build my tech armor after realizing the fact I'm an idiot and that you can actually build it. Because what I've done is made it so much so the expensive one you won't be able to. For God's sake. No? Anyway, there we go. Okay. As you can see, there's your god armor. There's a firstly colored armors, and we're just trying to see if we can get the helmet to work. Because last time I checked, it didn't work. And I've revised the thing. Why won't it work? Okay. Anyway. And so furthermore, like, yes, I understand completely the outrage for it. I do. I don't say I'm not outraging. I'm actually not. No, I'm against that. I'm completely against the whole outrage of it. I'm sorry. It makes sense to me because it's new. Like, it is a new system. Like, no one's not that I haven't researched this or anything, but I haven't seen a single game that I know of that has gone into the commercial industry yet. And everyone's gonna go shit. And this is gonna happen again. I know it will. It's not really like a big thing. And don't hate me for it, but this is just my opinion. Because I really do get pissed off when people down a game because it's increased its price. I'm sorry. Um, what was the game that came out recently that I remember that I was just like, what the hell? What was it? I don't know. I can't think of it right now. But prices change, and if now I'm going to say this now, if they give the people who've got early access all those benefits for people who are pre-ordering and shit like that, I agree. That's fine. That is completely fine in my book because what they've done is people who have been like me, who have been sitting here for years, making the game as big as it is. I don't know why it's not working. Why aren't you working? Maybe I didn't put something in the handle itself. Okay, let's look. Like as it is, the hair. Why is it always the fucking every time? It's always the helmet that gives me issues. Am I missing something? There can be built. Why can't you be drafted? Just gonna go over the god one. So I need a lot more crystal and the tech helmet. Oh, this. Wait. This is a good chance to try out to see if this is working. So in theory, it should allow me to. Yep. Okay, that's good. I was hoping that would happen. All right. Anyway, going back to Ark. Um. Now I'm just gonna do this. Let me just pull it up. Pull up a new window altogether. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. So Ark pre-order. Evil Ark. Let's do it probably Ark Survival. Or Build. Okay. So this is in Australia. EBS. Okay. So I can pre-order the game. Collector's edition is like ridiculous. Explorer's edition is a bit high, and that's $100 for the brand new game. Now, okay, so that's $99. Now let's just go to Steam. I'm not sure where this will get me. Store, and then we'll go Ark. Huh? Isn't that interesting? That it's still less. Even the bundles pack is still less than the smallest priced for pre-ordering right now. Isn't that interesting? Even why is the PC less? Why is there no survival edition for collector's edition for PC? I feel cheated now a little bit. Why is it $10 less? I don't know. Anyway, so I've already got this. I don't care. And this is a thing I play. I do love it. I didn't know it was a primitive plus total conversion. That's new to me. I didn't know that was part of the downloadable content. Anyway, so those people you see that are going on about that price increase, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ask you this. So this is Australian currency. That's US. Let me just get a converter. That worked. Australian dollars to US. So let's go US dollars to Australian dollar. Okay, so it's what was it for that right now? $67.98. So I'll put that in. $67.98. How's it give you that thing? Okay. So that's the biggest one. I'm paying $87.08 on Steam for all of this, everything to do with Ark, or stop that. Let's just go to pictures so I'm not dropping frames. I wonder how many frames I dropped. I'm gonna have a look at that afterwards. Or I can pay $89. So I lose $2. Isn't that the $2? I spend less. I'm just go into this and see what I get with this. So what do I get with this? It's like the pre-order. Pre-order, I get those cosmetics, which is interesting. Uh, okay, so that's. I'll just get those cosmetics. Okay, so that's for that one. All right, so let's go. Actually, we'll start off with PS. Let's continue with the PS4 one because that's the one people. Yeah, so you get those cosmetics if you get the Evolved. Let's see if we get for the Explorers Edition. Ark game season pass, including 2 more expansion packs that release, adding nearly 900 hours of gameplay. Huh. Three. 1, 2, 3. About 900. Yeah, it's about 900 hours of gameplay. Okay. Includes the art. That's a bit different. That's something weird to say. Wouldn't you say, guys? Because it doesn't include the game. Huh. It's gonna be funny. Okay, let's go all the way to collector's edition. This is the big money. So we get the journal, ooh, and the world map. I wonder if we get all three. An Ark necklace, a premium package. Premium package. The box. And then you get this. So I expect, personally, anyone who has currently got that version of the game, the Ark Survival Evolved, which is Survival Evolved and Survival of the Fittest, currently got that. So that's the early access. When we go to full game, I expect them to give everyone Scorched Earth for free and those skins. If they don't, well, that's a bit harsh. Like, I expect personally that I am given these 6 skins minimum as a minimum because I have got the DLC and everything. Anyway, so them saying the increase in pirate rage is outrageous. I'm sorry, it's not. They've made this price, so they made that price, which is for all the expansion packs, the equivalent of the Explorers Edition. So this is what you get. So you're paying. Let me just do this for everyone who's in America. So you are playing $132 instead of $68. That makes perfect sense. I'm sorry, the early access, yes, doubling its price in the last month thing, it's a dick move. But I cannot complain. And okay, so we're just gonna read through this one because this one's 3 hours on 1,682 on record, so he's good, so he knows what he's doing. And we're gonna go through it. And business side, unfailed force, creative side of Wildcard to take their fingers off the trigger and listen to some common sense. Above all else, Wildcard really doesn't listen to the customers, despite the virtue signaling for the company's appointment. Bubblehead, Bluehead, moron to create illusion of contrary. Okay, so that's an interesting. Presumably to facilitate sneaking in unpopular changes, preferring the playing customers to find out the changes for themselves. Like, why would he say that? Okay, game mechanic awful, universally awful. Okay. Okay. So we're going to talk about this one right now because I haven't read it fully. I'm just going to read it now. How to run official server is overkill. Be understatement over. Yeah. So to play probably the first place. Okay, we're going to talk about the poor opposition. I heartily agree with that. That statement there. Yeah, they're not ready for thing. Anyway, Abject fail by one. It's base player base. Introducing a rough, consumably handling. Said Ras. Yeah. That's another point. So what they did is they bring in this fish. I'm just gonna let me bring it up now. Boat killing fish arc. So I'm just gonna. So that's the source taming. That's not Legisaurus. You can't tame it. I thought you couldn't tame this. Yeah. Yeah, so this can't be tamed. Anyway, so this is the thing. It's huge. Anyway. So this thing comes up and they are a bit stuffed up. And they are a bit OP, and I do agree with what he's saying by making them a bit shit. Now, with the wooden, him talking about the 30 spent game and it's essential for game, it's not. I've played on official for a very long time myself and unofficial. And on official servers, I think I used the boat. This was before the Legion, so it's very rarely. I found it to be useless, and like I'd rather have a flyer because on a boat I can be attacked by many things, and yeah, uh, this is a stupid idiot. So you read this and he goes, "Oh, it's not. The game was worth the cost of £15. It did. Yeah, not worth it. Uh, so people are complaining. Alright, so we're gonna look at this and go, he's using Linux. Okay, so let's just go through. So this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I agree, but some things I do not agree with him. So let's go with his first thing. Complete lack of presence. Now that is untrue. I was sad I didn't record this, but they do have a presence. It's just I don't believe they have enough presence. Lack of presence would be seen, yes, but not a complete. Now, but devs, admins, or even support workers on the official play both official and citizen, run my own. Honestly, hey, well, I a bad joke. Myself is up. Admins, you've lost support. Yeah. Okay. With their bug reports, they do get them. I know that much, but I'm not going to talk much about that. So there's not really much more to talk about. There is devs. I met a dev the other day. It was scary as shit. He came on my server. I was like, what the hell? Why has he got a star? He's not one of the star guys. He's a dev. Anyway, but yeah, he talked to me and we had a good chat. It was good fun. Upgrade premium always cause more issues than they solve. Okay, we're gonna patch notes. Just patch notes. Okay, so let's go. So this was stuff. Primitive notes. Primitive plus. That was that thing. A little further out. Let's have a look. See. What's SOTF? Oh, survival of it. All right. Let's go back. So we're at what? We're at 26.2. So 26.2. Let's go to 260. Alright. So this is the new stuff. Where's the fixes? Oh, here we go. Fix corpse locator. Locator issues. Locator fix multiple creatures. Oh, yeah, that's right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's another thing they did fix. I remember that. Yep. 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 So they got all these fixes. So yeah, they did fix all them. Now, what came of this? Oh yeah, so they changed the saber to okay. So I half agree and half disagree. Like I don't know about that Q&A. I've never seen the Q&A, so I can't comment on that. But the whole fix thing, more issues than this. Oh, I don't think that's true. Game mechanics are universally awful. Yeah, unofficial they are. As a game unofficial, I would definitely not recommending getting PS4. I'd recommend straight away going to PC because the mods and shit just make this game billion times better. So the as marked as sound type, sandbox type, persistent world. Yet the developers are more and more steering players towards a narrower gaming experience where building elaborate boats, playing solo, and generally doing their own thing is being eroded. It will never take players tell people how to spend their time when they think that otherwise suggests that someone wild has gotten a bit big for their boots, and when you fail to understand all you have to do is provide a vehicle for people when you fail to understand that all you have to do is provide a vehicle for people to have fun and instead of thinking that it is your place to persuade, cajole, or handhold people into a certain flavor. Okay, I am fucking gonna kill him for that. That's bullshit. Now, you can play on single player, but not, of course, official. Official, you just can't because of how the game is made. And I agree, they have basically cajoled into people playing a multiplayer game, but they want people to play this as a multiplayer game. They want to bring their funds, they wanted to make it a game where everyone gets a play and everyone has a role. Now, you can play this solo, you just won't get all the abilities, all the engrams, which I believe is a bit stupid. I think at level 100, once you've reached the max level, you get all engrams no matter what. You reach the max level, poof, you get all the engrams. But, eh. Alright. Now, poorly optimized, we talked about, uh... uh so, so that should be up with the game is supposed to be marked sandbox type. Breathed, the play on console, I agree. I don't agree with all this. Now, if you look at this, not recommended because of price. Not recommended because of price. Not recommended price. Uh, price because he's using a, in my opinion, cracked version of Microsoft. I know Linux is its own little version of Windows version and stuff like that. Like Linux is a good thing. I like using Linux at times, but at the same time, fuck this game. For greedy developers want £70, I think it is, for unfinished game. Again, 33 hours. Ooh, sudden price of the game. Still riddled with bugs. A month from release. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm sorry. Again, price. So I'm gonna go. Let's just go to bad reviews. Let's just have a look at negative reviews. Okay. So we've got overall mix. We've got 40,000 and 90,000 positive. Okay, so that's all right. Okay, that's the guy that we like. Let's continue down. So useless. He's played enough hours, but he's fucking complaining about the price. Price, 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 price. Again, price. Product received for free. What's going on about the price? 2 hours on record. Like, nah, you can't say that. Price is higher than FPS. I can almost agree with that. Most helpful times. Nope, we want to have negative only. Alright, so let's have a look. See this one. I've only about 200 hours again. I've had a lot of arcs. I'm still a noob. So if you want me to... Yeah. I agree with that. That's a bit bull. Okay. So I'm guessing this guy's only played on official servers. Because, eh. Let's continue on to this guy. So let's have a look. So this is the okay. So trolling. Okay. Here we go. Something about the devs. So we've read through a few, had a look through some. I'm gonna have a look through this. And all right. So most of these people. So we're gonna look at the positive only now for a second. Professional review. We're just gonna ignore him. Looking for 1,000. Okay. Official servers. The total jerk and just kill it over and over, although everybody should from try with you. Then see, this guy knows what Ark was about. Now, people, if you're reading this right now, I want you to think about this. Okay, what he's saying is you start off as nobody, and you eventually there's conflict, and there will always be conflict, delay for long. So let's say I start a new official server, and this is what happened. This is what happened. I'm official. I played official. How many hours have I played on Steam? I don't think I played many. I've only played 1,300 and 1,163 hours. About the same amount as him. And it's exactly what he happened. I only played like 400 hours, but exactly what happened. I started off thing, and there was a fight going on between these two big tribes, and they were massive. Eventually, I joined one of these big tribes, and we lost. We moved to another server, and we went on. But one of my friends, he joined the other tribe as a joke. He hated me, and we hated each other at the time, and we were just doing it for fun. And this is exactly what happened. I came back onto that server after a month, and months will pass, and one day you'll see Ark in your library and hop back on. You'll log back onto the old server, everything is different. New fames, new faces, bases, everything. Not a single structure you have built is left standing. Not a single ruin. All of it gone. The server asks you want to join their tribe. It can actually be hard for them. You never tell them. You could tell them entire service history, hundreds of thousands of hours of work you've seen you put by the ancient world, the structures you could never even imagine, the wars you fought, the people you met. You could never explain to them what you've meant to you, and how it's all gone. It is a place, a new world, completely distinct from its original, while maintaining a strong similarity. You will both extremely happy with this new world and profoundly sad that the old world was lost. To atone for everything you've done to those you've once called friends takes an eternity. This is the truth about Ark. When we play that game, so we started off with 10 people, I think it was, in that tribe, all together, and the other tribe had 10. That's big for that server at the time. And we had the war. That server left because we just kept harassing them, because they would just, as soon as they get up to C4, they would build 1,000 C4 and raid our bases. Every time. We said stop doing it, they didn't stop, but we just destroyed the bases completely. Anyway. And went on, and I agree, 10 out of 10 for Masterpiece. He's actually put it in a way that I would put it. Anyway. And yeah, we played and played and played, and we eventually, us 10 formed into new tribes. All 10 tribes were linked as one, and we built and built and survived, and so there was basically just us on the server, and there was no one else. There was all, I think it was 50, 60 of us, and we're all sitting there going, what do we do now, what do we do now? And then the war broke out, as he says, where we all fucking got stir crazy and attacked. I didn't, I was the one tribe at my tribe, so we stayed neutral for a while. And then we joined and wiped everyone out because they were all fighting for fighting, and they were just like, you're a fucking genius. And then we realized we're the only tribe in the server. There was 10 of us on this one official server, and that was it. And we got bored and built like mad. Built giant structures and had creatures. A lot of chicken walls, over 300. Fuck those shit walls. Anyway, and yeah, we left. We all went separate ways. I haven't been back on the server yet, but I'm guessing it's been about 3 months since then. So if I go on the server now, I might see that. And I'll be impressed if it does. And this is what Ark's really about. And this is what I mean. You read these reviews, and it's all about the shit they do. And this game is like cracked. Here we go. Here's something fun. Respawned. Recruit dodged shots from my own gun they stole. Killed boyfriend with a spear to the face. Punched out woman while she was screaming fanny at me in game voice chat. Drowned her in reverse, screaming the whole time. Got all my stuff back. Threw a grenade into the thieves' thatch hut. Boom. Justice. Let's have a look see. What has this review done? Let's have a look see at this tweet. Yes! Let's have a look see. Is he still active? Wow. I'll have to look at him later. Anyway, let's get back to. I've gone completely off track now because of that. So let's get back to where we were doing this. What were we doing this? I was gonna spawn in some more crystal. I need. Fuck it. I'm done for the day. I'm done streaming. I've been streaming for nearly an hour talking about this. I'm fed up with people fucking dissing games because they don't like the prize, they don't like the game. If you don't like the game, then you should find a new game. Ark is one of those few games which I would almost say is one of a kind, but it's not. Of course, it's not. There are multiple games like it, but for me, all people are doing is bad reviews and turning people away from it because they don't know what they're saying. They just complain about the price. That's all they complain about. Like, you can see. One second. You can see, and freaking me just going negative and just going most recent. Okay, price. Nothing. Okay, so that's to do with each stores. Okay. It's nearly 100G. Maybe it's its currency. It's not 100 gigs. It's close to, but it's not 100 gigs, and that's because it's not optimized. Okay, so that's price again. Price, price. Okay, that's a pretty one. That's a pretty good one. Price. Okay, that's not price. Price and the thing. Yeah, I agree. The specs. Yeah, price could have been better. Yeah, because you're shit. Price. 29 hours on Riff. Some games are like that. Price. New IIs, I'm about it. Price, 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 price. GTA 5 is not a very high preset game. Like, it's terrible. Uh, yeah, because the Ark is a very big game. No, it's not Madness Galaxy. It's actually a game thing. Price tag. Okay, as an expert. Oh, here's an expert. Okay. If you're new to Ark, never played this game before, there's a good chance in the beginning you will love it. There are a lot of different elements to the game you given potentially the greatest game of time. However, if you've already invested too much time into this game and you get to understand the community, how the developers operate, you will grow to slowly hate this game. And the game is full of cheaters and aimbots. People duplicate the end game items by crashing the servers, DDoS on servers, under the map rating to where you can do nothing but watch your base fall while they explode you. What? I did not know they could. Developers are constantly nerving legitimate farming ways for people want to play legit, basically encourage dupers to keep going. By the way, cheaters on the game is 90% of the time never get punished. That's true. Developers focus on making money completing the version of the game while taking input. Community, I have to say, price again. Fucking price. Every fucking review. Okay, now he did mention the cheaters and aimbots, and yes, I agree. Okay. Alpha Dodo doesn't happen. Yeah. Again, price. Okay. Dido and Raptor, two different dinos, and of course, it's gonna fucking kill you. Again, price. 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 Do I need to continue? I'm not gonna continue this because most of these are price. Just gonna close that. Minimize it. And I think that's disgusting. I think personally that is disgusting. I made mods for Ark and I enjoy my mods. People who have know about me and have actually subscribed to my mod, I congratulate you. I will leave a mod in the description in the YouTube channel because I like YouTube more. Twitch is just terrible to me, I think. I'm not sure. Please leave it as post. I'll have a look at them in a few minutes if you're still watching this. And I find offended. I feel offended. I really do. I love Ark, and for people that personally I don't think have a right to say what they're saying, like I'm running the dev kit at 40 to 30 FPS. Now people complaining about 60 FPS, and who gives a crap? I don't. Now, I'm not one of those people who go, oh, I need the best gaming system. I need to run at 60 FPS. Oh, because 60 FPS, it doesn't look at that smoothness. There's no difference that I can see. And I'm been a musician. Like, yes, if I do this, there's a slight difference. I'm a musician. I'm a freaking writer. I've been a drawer. I've been a lot of things in my life. And I don't get this whole 60 FPS thing. One second. I need to remember this because... Okay, so let's just gonna do this. This is shits and giggles. Him and I can see up to 1,000 FPS. This is Mythbusters. Okay, this is US Battle.net. I'm just gonna stop there. I can go back. Yeah, let's have a look. See. Uh, uh, yeah, that's agreed. Oh, that's that's very annoying. I don't even know what that. What the fuck does that mean? Huh? The study of structure. Fuck off you. Hmm. So, just going back to the top, it really doesn't answer my question, but it sort of does. Battle.net. So I'm not gonna listen to Battle.net because Battle.net is stupid. I need to see like iHuman FPS test. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, nothing really answers my question. I'll look it up another time. What I'm pointing out is this. I believe, quite frankly, above 40 to 50, somewhere above that range, there isn't much of a difference. Now, I can say for a fact there is definite distance between 30 FPS and 60 FPS. There is a big difference. But at the same time, a game running at a lower FPS rate is not a bad thing. Now, I just got some lag spikes. Now, I'm not sure why that is, but it happens. Now, people who go on about, oh, the game has lag spikes, so it must be crap. It's not. By saying that, you're saying all games are crap. Because all games I have played have lag spikes. I'm going to say a perfect one is Fallout 4. Now, you can't tell me that has never had a lag spike. In the loading screen, I can see it all the time. We're not going to talk about that. I'm done. Please comment, review, give me your answers, what you think. If you think the price is outrageous, yep. But I don't want to hear one post about someone complaining about the price being shouldn't be like this because of this. No, I'm sorry. It's early access going into full game. It should go up to around the full game price. Yes, it's a little bit less, so you can shove it up your ass. Well, that's all I'm going to say. I'm done. I'm done modding. I'm done everything. I haven't did much. I basically stopped doing modding as soon as I started the stream. I'm done. Bye. Kill 529 out.